Well, hello, my wonderful, beautiful brusties and brush guys of the wonderful, beautiful Maverick Nation. And now it is time for part 4 of What If Carnage Izuku was in Mortal Kombat. Wait, is it? Shit. No, it's only part 4. What? Am I freaking stupid? It's part 4. Part 4 of What If Carnage Izuku was in Mortal Kombat. Basically, last time we left off, yes, Freddy Krueger was basically just finished off as if he was nothing. And, basically, Izuku really figured out about some sort of sweepstakes competition that they apparently won. I am and whoever, blah, 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 blah. I don't say blah, blah, blah. Damn it, old Charles Transylvania. And your many, many sequels. Basically, a little sweepstakes to go to a place called Camp Crystal Lake. Izuku's not stupid. Neither is Carnage. But, hell, if they kill freaking Freddy Krueger, might as well kill Jason, too. That is, unless, they're given no specific reason to kill Jason. Yeah, if he's, not as much of an asshole as Freddy Krueger, and, doesn't try to murder the shit out of them. Basically, what would happen is whenever the family went on the trip, basically whenever they got to the place, they got to Camp Crystal Lake. All would seem normal at first, with only a slight hint of mystery. And pretty much, yeah, they would basically stay in a singular cabin. However, what they would indeed know, because they also aren't stupid about this either, that they had some certain individuals following them on their way to Camp Crystal Lake. That being RoboCop and the Predator, I'm gonna say in general, I guess. I guess Commander would be a better word. Commander. That's the Predator Commander. Yeah, that guy and RoboCop would be following them to Camp Crystal Lake. And basically, everybody would just be in the same freaking, freaking cabin. Which it's a relatively sizable cabin, so there's more than one room, so, you don't have that issue. Things are better than, what you usually would think it would be. However, that doesn't exactly mean that Jason's not going to be out, stalking the night. However, also, with all the rumors and legends about Camp Crystal Lake the whole thing with Pamela Voorhees, and then, with Jason returning, having his mother's head, on a shrine and shit. I don't know what the frick a shrine is. It's like, really, the nostalgia critic, stop making up words. I don't know where my mind goes sometimes. I guess to Happy Fun Time Land, because I'm too, sick and tired of being depressed all the time. Basically, Jason Voorhees is indeed walking about, doing his thing. There's indeed, a thrill of a hunt on the mind of the Predator Commander guy. It's kind of restless, been restless a lot of the time, out in the middle of, society. Not been able to, really flex his stuff as much as the usual. So basically, the Predator Commander, first chance he gets, he actually goes stalking out in the middle of the night. And RoboCop being a little bit suspicious, he would try to follow the Predator Commander. And Predator Commander would actually spot Jason going out through the freaking woods like he was Charlie from Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Just bolting, just left, right, left, right, left, right. Just like he was freaking Charlie. And it would look ridiculous. And, Predator Commander would just launch himself onto Jason and be like, a pox upon all your houses. Just trying to kick his ass. And Jason would try to reach back there to get the Predator Commander off of him, off of his ass. And so basically, what it would end up becoming is a constant grapple match, WWE shit. Jason's trying to get the Predator Commander off of him, and the Predator Commander is trying to stay on Jason so we can finally get a decisive blow in. And basically, Jason just decides to go freaking tilt-a-whirling, and then just stop in the midst of one of Predator's swings at him. And this basically causes momentum for the both of them to be thrown out of whack. But since Jason's redonkulous and just his ability to just defy all laws of physics, it nothing happens for him, but the Predator Commander just gets launched and he gets impaled by a tree upside down 30 feet in the freaking air, all the way into a tree, and he's upside down. And basically that's how RoboCop is able to find Jason, basically from the trickling blood from the top of a freaking tree. Not even really the top, just very bad luck. And Jason would he'd be just you too, buddy, you too? What the frick did I do for to this happen? like, there's this dude with, looks like he's like some sort of reject from God knows what. And then there's you, Mr. Metal Man. The frick? What even are you? Like Jason, like, he'd be like internally screaming for this just to all end. Like, the bullshit meter has been, like, popped open and, like, spewing out everywhere. It's like the bullshit meter, he can't take it anymore. And so he's just like, dude, just get the frick off my land, and we will have no quarrels. I don't see you be doing anything bad, so get the frick off my freaking lawn, and I won't have to chop your ass. But, too bad for RoboCop. RoboCop cannot understand Jason. And so Jason's basically just like, Jason. Like, Pamela Voorhees' voice would go all echoing all throughout the forest. And, you know, he'd be like, Jason! Jason! And Jason would just be like, Mom, shut up! I've killed, I don't know how many campers yet. I think there are some kills that I've done that aren't even like campers, and why the hell was I even killing them? Like, what the shit? They weren't involved with that shit that ended up, you know, technically I didn't even die. I was like in the woods for God knows how long, and I'm still in the woods for God knows how long. Like, when the friggin' shit are you just gonna let this go and let it end? Let this all end. And, you know, like, this will all be well and good, you know, except for the fact that it's not Pamela Voorhees. You know, Pamela's long since passed on to God knows where, but definitely still not, you know, amongst the world of the living in whatever shape, form, or fashion a disembodied voice would be. And, you know, Jason ends up figuring this out whenever he gets a skull fireball thingy to the face. And basically is just like, what the frick? The frick? And then he just sees this thing like turn into a fire snake that crashes into the ground and turns into some weird looking dude with like long hair and a creepy looking smile. And he's just like, and, you know, Jason would just be like, okay, your freaking cows, your freaking neighborhood, your freaking Charlie the Train, your freaking everything. I am done with this shit. You know how done with this shit I am? Can you even understand me? I don't know if you can, but if you can understand me, even if you can't, still, I am this done with this shit. And all of a sudden, you know, RoboCop, who basically now had his eyes trained on this random mofo, basically machete chop RoboCop's head off. And Jason would just be like, I am that done with this shit. And, you know, this guy would be like, okay, just come here to say, I'm Shang Tsung. You killed that guy, that kind of screws my plans over. And Jason would just be like, hey, Shang Tsung, you have a little bit of a thing on your back. And Shang Tsung would just be like, wait, what on my back? And then you just realize there were like 3 little dot things now on his chest because he had turned around. So now it was on his chest. And basically, as soon as he turned around and saw the thing, he would just hear a noise, and then all of a sudden, poof! Basically just get blasted a hole through him. Yeah, basically, just some pretty haphazard patching up and falling very, far down off of a freaking tree. The Predators are still freaking tough as hell. They're also very sore losers. So yeah, there is no way in hell that, the Predator Commander was just gonna let this slide. He basically just, he kind of made like a replica plasma caster, and he basically took one of those self-destruct thingies that sometimes like the Predator uses in the movies, and he basically put the self-destruct thing in there. And so instead of blasting Shang Tsung with plasma, he blasted him with the self-destruct bomb. And so Shang Tsung basically would just have a hole through his chest that slowly but surely would basically atomize not only him but his entire soul and being to nothing. Because basically he just got shot straight through with a self-destruct sequence bomb created by the freaking Yautjas. Their commander, nonetheless. Regardless of the Yautjas that were there, or freaking jungle hunters or not, that's still something you don't F with. Yeah, that basically showed that the Predator was just as done, if not even more done, than Jason at this point. The guy got freaking impaled through, like, by a freaking tree branch. So yeah, I would say that the Predator Commander was pretty freaking done. Now just realizing, yeah, RoboCop's head is chopped off. And from the looks of the wound, big old gaping hole thing, we're not going to be able to fix that. I mean, it's like true that you can like put back certain body parts, like if you return them in like a certain amount of time, but I'm not sure. I'm not so sure if that's so true about the head. Basically the Predator Commander would be like, "Hey, buddy, I'm not even sure if you know how to speak English, or do you just not like talking to people?" And Jason would explain, all of his freaking, like, life out here in the forest. He's been annoyed the hell out of by his mother, who basically won't leave him alone until he kills more people. For whatever reason, he doesn't even know at this point. But the one thing he does know is that she will not leave him alone until he kills more people. And then all of a sudden, she just poof, like vanished out of nowhere. And now, Jason would have thought he would have got some peace, but apparently not. And that's whenever the Predator Commander would have mentioned the whole sweepstakes thing. And that's whenever Jason would just be like, "Wait, sweepstakes? The frick? Oh my god, you cannot be freaking that. Oh my god, it's the family of freaking lunatics again. I'm surprised there even any of them are smart enough to actually put this elaborate scheme together." And they have that one guy, really annoying chainsaw wielding maniac, makes weird face masks, called Leatherface, trying to freaking don't know what the hell he thinks he's doing with a freaking speaking spell. He can only get it to say food. He's that freaking dumb. Yeah, I have to deal with a lot of bullshit. I know this many dumb people. And the Predator Commander would be like, "Yeah, wow. If you're thinking about the same type of people that I'm thinking of right now, we might indeed have a problem like ourselves. It's a good thing. The only thing we really need to do to remedy this problem, well, considering Camp Crystal Lake is in America and Texas, where the family are, rumored to be living, is in America. It shouldn't take us too long to relocate ourselves and basically find the family, kill the family, and, basically by killing the family, it basically means we also kill Leatherface because he's part of the family. So just get rid of them, so no more bullshit. And we be good. Wait a second, before we finalize this, Izuku! Cassie! Wake the f up! Jeez, you can sleep through an entire tornado! At least with a symbiote, I think you'd be able to hear the shit that's going on out here. Oh, and by the way, Robocop's dead. But Jason, regardless of the fact that he cut his head off, he's not that bad of a guy. He just has a really noisy mother, and, well, a little sweepstakes was actually put together as God knows for what reason by what's most likely to believe be the same people that kind of are taking care of this mofo. I believe you would probably know his name, Leatherface. And Izuku and Carnage would just look at each other and be like, Leatherface, what? And just be like, okay, it's settled. Jason, you're coming with us. We're going to Texas, and we're killing that family. And as a bonus, we're gonna burn the damn house down if we have to. And whenever I say if we have to, basically means we are burning the house down. Until there is nothing left. And basically the Predator Commander would be just like, ooh, good. Looks like the hunt is on again. And Jason's like, are you sure you don't need any other sort of professional help on fixing that wound of yours? Because I got some stuff back where my shrine is, home, my mom and all that shit. And the Predator Commander would be like, please and thank you. And Jason would be like, come here, big boy. Because, the Predators, they're even, taller than Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it was just, a bunch of jungle humpers. I'm not humpers! What? Oh, God. Oh, God, I think I'm gonna die. It was just a bunch of jungle hunters. And they were bigger than Arnold Schwarzenegger. So, yeah. Basically, Jason gets all this stuff to, get the big old guy, patched up and everything. All good and all jazz. And, Izuku, Carnage, and Cassie are actually all surprised to learn that Jason is actually a rather cool guy. It's just, his mother's so damn annoying, he just kills people just to get her to shut up. However, It seems that the last time you ever heard her voice was apparently some shape-shifting mofo that the Predator Commander took care of pretty damn good. But instead of the regular plasma stuff, he made a new type that actually shoots out the giant nuke freaking explosive things. Basically atomized the, crazy mofo all the hell. Call himself Shang Tsung or something. Like, anybody who, turns into a flaming snake that explodes into the ground and, comes out of the smoky shadows of the residue, that is some messed up shit. No, hoodoo voodoo shit, crazy. No, and no. Level shit. And, basically, they're just, now taking a trip on to Texas. It's basically, the end goal now. Freaking get to Texas, find the freaking house, and get rid of the entire family plus Leatherface. Completely. No one freaking left alive, considering that family and Leatherface. Just go Dukes of Hazzard on all of them freaking frackers. And I think that one's the end of this, because that Grand Maverick is, the freaking blah. Oh my god. I'm getting fret. Oh. Anyways, yeah. Bye.